recently on Dark Side of the Ring, it was discussed about Magnum TA and his how he broke into professional wrestling. And part of him breaking in was he was supposed to be trained by Buzz Sawyer. He gave Buzz Sawyer the money, and then Buzz Sawyer disappeared. And apparently that is a thing that happened with Buzz on numerous occasions, including with a guy that went on to become one of the biggest stars in the industry, The Undertaker. Did you ever hear about this reputation for Buzz?
Yeah, Buzz had a bad reputation. Him, and he was a buddy with Matt Bourne. Imagine that, right? Yeah. Buzz and I, we did not get along. With a few guys in the business I didn't get along with. Pretty much our matches were pretty much a shoot. The finish was a work. Everything else was pretty live. We didn't get along, but we had some good matches because they were believable matches. They were pretty live. And Buzz was a tough man. You got to give Buzz his credit. He wasn't the biggest guy in the world, but he was a tough bulldog type of guy, man.
I've heard he was
like kicked his ass either way.
And you did on a few occasions. We've actually got a clip of a match coming up later on here that's considered one of the best dog collar matches ever, among the best ever. And it's
I enjoy that one too. Because most of my matches I can't stand watching because I'm like, oh my god. Well, but that dog collar, I'd say that was a good dog collar. It really was.
Man, this one is something. It's brutal. It's violent. And speaking of violent, you would bring Deborah out here in November of 1985, and you'd have some choice words for Dick Slater and Dark Journey, and then a brawl erupts. And I can let the video kind of speak for itself on this one.
Well, yeah, here comes Deborah on cue, right on cue. My wife, Deborah. Everybody, say hello, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Deborah, let's have a look at this.
With me a lot, as everyone knows. So takes good care of me.
You know what? Before we actually do get into it, let me ask you two. At this point, you were just boyfriend and girlfriend in 1985, correct?
Just started dating. Yeah. This was actually quite a surprise for her.
And how long had the two of you? Wait, you had just started dating at this point?
Maybe a
she
year?
would be. I know exactly the date, brother.
Sorry, Jim.
Thanks, Marcus. Thanks, brother.
And with that,
I tell you get a lot of shots in on me on this show.
With that, we will check out the video so I can save you a little bit. Let's go.
He and Dick Slater are tooth and nail. Here goes Mad Dog Buzz Sawyer. Watch out, Jimbo. Watch out from behind. The Mad Dog's attacking him. The Mad Dog.
Get in there,
Jim's girlfriend. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't think Sawyer even realized. Oh, Sawyer. Sawyer, he just dropped an elbow on her. Was that an accident? Was that an accident?
He put her out.
She is devastated. She is devastated.
Wow, buddy. I didn't see it, man. I was working, right? And we never saw the replays back in the day.
He football kicked him. He football kicked Jim Duggan right in the face. Duggan's head split wide open. The referee's been thrown out on the floor. This thing is out of control. Grizzly Smith needs to get some referees down here.
Wow. Take it easy, Jim.
Jim Duggan's girl has not moved.
Oh, Jim's got color.
She has not moved. Jim Duggan is being annihilated by these two animals. We've got to get some help down here.
No one in the bathroom.
Yeah. Rick Farrar. Ricky was one of our. No, that's not Ricky, is it?
No.
Duggan's lady is out cold, Bill. There's no doubt about it. She's out.
Here comes Curly and Brad's.
Your head moved at all. I mean, not at all.
Mad Dog, Sawyer, and Dick Slater.
Dark Journey.
So they run those guys out of the ring. And
I've never seen that, brother. I've actually never seen that because when you did it at the show, obviously I was getting the devil beat out of me. And then, of course, back then it wasn't around. You couldn't just watch Rewind.
Wow.
So I've never actually seen that. Holy smokes, kid.
You'd end up carrying her out, and because of your blood, it actually looked like Deborah was covered in blood. She was wearing a white shirt there. So I mean, it really sold it well, and it was like an incredible visual. Deborah, how did you feel about getting physically involved here in wrestling?
I didn't have a clue what I was doing. He said, "You
And
want
actually,
help?"
they talked about taking the turnbuckle, but Buzz dropped the elbow on her completely out of nowhere. He just dropped the elbow on her. Nobody knew that was going to happen. That we talked about it after.
I don't remember. I don't remember any of it, for one thing.
Well,
I don't remember when I woke up or anything.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was,
That was leading into a Superdome show.
Were you actually hurt on that, Deborah?
yes.
Yeah.
Banged and bruised up, almost cracked my ribs.
Well, we're going into the Superdome, brother, so everything was pretty live. If you watch when they were working me over, man, that's where you want to hit by that much instead of missing by that much.
Right.
You're going into a dome show, everything's pretty live. That's why you get a lot of juice. And Deborah never been in the ring before.
Didn't have a clue.
Never's taken a bump.
No, not
Because the whole thing started was we had Deborah ringside. And they brought Dark Journey, and they're like, Duggan, you ugly son of a gun, you can't get a girl. And I was like, I can get a girl. I pulled Deborah up in the ring, and of course, and things went down. And I tell you, it took a little while for to jump on Buzz's back. Back in the day, in a bar fight, she'd be in there quicker than that.
Now, Jim, I've got to ask you. I mean, you had mentioned here a minute or two ago that Buzz was not a guy that you necessarily liked or trusted, and here you've got to trust your girlfriend's body with this guy who's about to be dropping a heavy elbow on her. I mean, how are you?
Well, we
feeling
didn't know about
that?
the elbow.
No.
We didn't know about the elbow.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
That was Buzz's
bad guy,
deal.
Buzz Sawyer.
Yeah. Mad Dog. Yeah. So what's he doing now anyway?
He's gone.
Oh,
He's
geez.
no longer.
And
no
on
longer
that note, I'll be gone too. You guys have a good show.
All right.
Bye,
Thank you,
bye.
Deborah.
Thanks,
Good to see
honey.
you, Deborah. That,
Christmas time. Where do you think she's going?
oh, you got to be making some of her world-class cookies, right?
Yeah, that should go to the post office to drop off 2x4s that folks have ordered. And 8x10s too.
I mean, what a cool centerpiece for somebody's wrestling
Well,
collection.
because a lot of folks they have the 8x10 and they put the 2x4 underneath it or something, and it's like you said, it's unique. And like I was joking around in the beginning, nobody ever guesses what the hell it is in the press.
It's hacksawjimdugganshop.com, guys. Get over there and check it out. I mean, afterwards, Jim, whenever you find out that she's really banged up, I mean, is this like you're having a conversation with Buzz about it, or how does that go?
Yeah. Well, first I had to make sure she was okay. So I went with her, and I can't really remember what went on backstage, but yeah, we had words. We sure did. But we never came to fisticuffs. I mean, we never actually went off. It was one of those we were at each other, but it's like me and Tony at Legend House. It would have taken just one more little spark, and it would have gone. It was that close, but it didn't happen. And of course, yeah, we had a lot of animosity. And then I joke, we did the Superdome show now, right? And I think it was Deborah's first show. She's semi-main event at the Dome. I'm talking about getting a push. Jesus.
Yeah, geez. Not quite how you started out your career.
We got a mixed tag at the Dome, right? So now, man, we get out there, we're battling away, me and Buzz and Slater. We're beating the hell out of each other. Like I said, it's the Dome. Everything's pretty live. You just try not to hit in the X ring. We tag the girls in. Deborah comes in. Dark Journey rolls in, grabs Deborah's shirt. It was a boom. The place was,
that'll get a pop.
Yeah, we've been kicking our butts like, yay, yay, yay. And stole the show. Come on.
Hard to compete with that. Hard to follow.
Yeah, well, there were two good reasons not to, I think.